Your website could lose 90% of its traffic overnight, and you wouldn't even know why. Sounds extreme? It already happened. One site dropped from over 650 monthly visitors to just 32. Not because of bad content, not because of competition, but because of invisible technical issues quietly breaking everything behind the scenes. A single line in a robot's TXT file, a broken sitemap, pages Google couldn't even access. And here's the scary part. Most websites have these problems right now, and they don't show up until your rankings collapse. So the real question is, what's silently killing your traffic, and how do you fix it before it's too late? That's exactly what an SEO audit reveals. And in 2026, this isn't optional anymore. An SEO audit is simply a full check of your website to see if search engines can find it, understand it, and rank it. But today, it matters more than ever for three big reasons. First, Google has become brutally good at detecting weak, duplicate, or unhelpful content. Second, AI search is now everywhere. Tools like ChatGPT, Google AI Overviews, and Perplexity are scanning your site differently than traditional search engines. And third, core web vitals, things like speed, stability, and responsiveness, are still ranking factors, and the standards keep getting stricter. So if your site isn't technically solid, clearly structured, and genuinely helpful, it gets ignored. That's why a modern SEO audit isn't just a checklist. It's a system, and that system has 6 key parts: technical SEO, on-page SEO, content quality, internal linking, backlinks, and now, AI search visibility. Let's break down the ones that actually move the needle. First, technical SEO. This is the foundation. If this is broken, nothing else matters. Think of it like building a house. You can decorate it however you want, but if there's no door, nobody gets in. Same with Google. If it can't crawl your site, it can't rank it. And the most common issues are surprisingly simple. Your robots.txt file might be blocking important pages without you realizing it. Your sitemap might be outdated or full of broken URLs. Some of your pages might not even be indexed at all. Then there's speed. If your site loads slowly, users leave, and Google notices. That's where core web vitals come in. You don't need to memorize the metrics. Just remember this. If your pages feel slow, jumpy, or laggy, your rankings will suffer. And most of the fixes are straightforward. Compress large images, fix broken links, reduce unnecessary scripts, and make sure your site loads fast, especially on mobile. Because today, Google primarily looks at your mobile version, not desktop. So if your mobile experience is bad, your rankings will follow. Next, on-page SEO and content. This is where most people think they're doing fine, but aren't. Every page on your site needs to clearly tell Google what it's about. That starts with your title tag. If it's missing, duplicated, or vague, you're already at a disadvantage. Then your H1, your main headline. Every page should have exactly one, and it should include your main keyword naturally. From there, structure matters. Use subheadings to organize your content. Make it easy to scan. Make it easy to understand. Because most users don't read, they scan first. Then comes keyword placement. Your main keyword should appear early, naturally, and consistently, not stuffed everywhere. But here's where things have really changed. Content quality is now everything. Google is no longer rewarding content just because it exists. It rewards content that's helpful, specific, and trustworthy. This is where EEAT comes in. Experience, expertise, authority, and trust. If your content feels generic, vague, or copied, it won't rank. And with AI-generated content flooding the internet, this matters even more. The winners in 2026 are the ones who go deeper. They answer real questions, they provide real value, and they make content that actually helps someone solve a problem. Now let's talk about authority and the future of SEO. Backlinks are still one of the strongest ranking factors, but not all links are equal. One high-quality link from a trusted site is worth more than hundreds of low-quality ones. And bad links? They can actually hurt you. So part of your audit is checking your backlink profile. Look for spammy or irrelevant links and remove or disavow them. At the same time, look for opportunities. Who is linking to your competitors, but not to you? Those are your easiest wins. But here's where things get interesting. SEO is no longer just about ranking on Google. It's about being visible in AI. Right now, AI overviews appear in over 40% of searches. And if your content isn't being cited there, you're invisible, even if you rank number 1. So how do you fix that? You structure your content for AI. Clear answers, simple explanations, well-organized sections, FAQs, step-by-step guides. AI tools prefer content that is easy to extract, summarize, and trust, which means messy, unclear content gets ignored. And there's one more shift: topical authority. Instead of writing random articles, you build clusters. One main topic, supported by multiple related pieces, all internally linked. That's how you become the go-to source, not just another result. Now let's bring this all together into something you can actually do, because an audit only matters if you take action. Here's the simplest way to start. Step 1. Fix critical issues immediately. Check if your pages are being indexed. Make sure nothing important is blocked. Fix broken links and major errors. These are the things that can destroy your rankings overnight. Step 2. Improve high-impact areas within 30 days. Optimize your titles and and headings, fix thin or duplicate content, improve your internal linking. These are the changes that move rankings. Step 3. Build long-term growth. Create better content. Earn quality backlinks. Optimize for AI visibility. This is what compounds over time. And here's the most important mindset shift. SEO is not something you do once. It's something you maintain. The websites winning in 2026 aren't necessarily the biggest. They're the cleanest, the fastest, the most helpful, and the most consistent. So don't try to fix everything at once. Start simple. Open Google Search Console. Run a basic site crawl. Find your first 3 issues and fix them this week, because one fix leads to another. Better rankings bring more traffic. More traffic brings more data. And that data helps you grow even faster. That's how SEO becomes a system. And once that system is running, it doesn't stop. Fix your first 3 SEO issues this week and watch what happens to your rankings. Subscribe for more no-fluff strategies that actually work. If you want to fix your SEO, check description or the link in bio.